So I just want to say to the railroad workers out there, this is an issue we are not going to give up on.
Americans agree all across the United States that the federal government needs to send out stimulus checks, not only to the Americans who are needing financial assistance on low income, but to those on a fixed income like Social Security, SSI, SSDI, and VA. All of that information is right here in this video. We're going to dive deep into information that is going on right here in our own backyard. Hey, what is up, YouTube? Happy December Christmas. I hope that you're having a very great day. Thank you so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your love and support, and that's why we're giving 10 lucky subscribers a Christmas gift this year. And if you want to be part of that, if you want to jump in, then all you have to do is follow these steps, letting us know that you are the #1 fan and what you would like down in the description below. All you got to do is comment anything from $20 and under of a gift that you would like this Christmas. Since we do our giveaways so close to Christmas on the 22nd, we'll figure something out to make sure you get your Christmas present. We've got news concerning stimulus checks, we've got news concerning Social Security, and things that are happening right here that would affect every one of us. If you're new to this channel, my name's John Muro. This is a true life investing family where we keep you updated on things that are happening right here in our own backyard, and we tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. So with all that being said, we've got a ton of information to get to. Let's dive in. So if you ever seen that movie, Look Who's Talking, we have a very, very famous celebrity who recently passed yesterday. So our hearts go out to them. If we could just have a moment of silence for Kirstie Alley. She passed yesterday. She had a battle with cancer, so we could have just a moment of silence for her. Thank you. So right here on the screen, star of Cheers dies at 71 after a short battle with cancer. Now, I know that Cheers was a TV show that was played back in the day, and I never really watched it. I've seen it. I think Woody Allen was on there. But if you've seen it, let me know down in the comments below. The movie that I really know her from, and believe it or not, is when she did that movie with John Travolta and Look Who's Talking. And, you know, she's always did a great job. Always, I mean, I always thought she was a good actor. And so I really hate, you know, that's happened. But I hope the best for her and her family. I hope that, you know, our hearts are with them. And I know it's not going to be easy, but just wanted to put that out there. Very great person, and so I hope well for her and her family. Moving on. So this is some news that I came across, and millions of Americans have actually agreed that the federal government needs to send out stimulus checks. And if you're one of them, then smash that like button. Let us know, hey, the federal government should be sending out stimulus checks. Well, you're not the only one, because they're saying that coming this month, January, of course, it gets really, really cold. Expect a tsunami of shutoffs. 20 million American households are behind on an average $788 on their utility bills. Man, and here are 3 simple ways to drop your monthly costs. Well, of course, you can keep the lights off, keep the heat down, use your best judgment when it comes to when you need to turn the heat on. You don't want to freeze, but and then you don't want to leave lights on. But when I read that, and I couldn't believe it, 20 million American households are behind an average of almost $800 on utility bills. Now, you think about it. What does that say about inflation? What does that say for the way that our country, the shape that our economy is right now? Should Americans be that behind on their utility bills? So according to the National Energy Assistance Director Association, roughly 20 million households in the U.S., 1 out of 6 homes, wow, are behind on their utility bills. As of August, these families owe about $16 billion with an average amount owed of $788. And the consequences of this could be dire, especially as home heat costs are expected to reach their highest level in 10 years. And not only that, but as I was reading down here, electricity prices have spiked this year due to skyrocketing costs of natural gas. What else are we supposed to do? I mean, these people have to have their utilities on. They have to have the water. They have to have electricity. Well, they can't just turn them off. They got kids. They got family members. You've got to stay warm. It's been cold outside, and I know the heat's been going up and down, but here in Tennessee, last night, it was in the 30s. I got to keep my heat on because I've got a 2-year-old. So this is the thing that, what are Americans supposed to do? So then that tells us this right here. Vast majority of Americans want more stimulus checks in 2023. What are the chances you'll get one? Well, there's a reason why more Americans want stimulus help, is because so many, 20 million in fact, are in a position of where they're struggling to pay their utility bills. Not trying to pay for a Lamborghini, not trying to keep up with the Louis Vuitton bags and all that crazy expensive stuff. This is just keeping the heat on, keeping the lights on, keeping water running in your house. And that's why the majority of Americans need a stimulus check in 2023. So while COVID pandemic began in 2020, the aftermath of the virus and the rise in inflation rates post-pandemic is still affecting Americans today. And I'm going to tell you something, that's the God honest truth. In China right now, they've passed the point of no return. 26 million people have COVID. They've tried to do another shutdown. You saw the video of people protesting and fighting back, and it's not a good thing. And although discussions of a fourth stimulus check have simmered down in the halls of Congress, Americans continue to advocate for another round of relief checks. I get it. I would too. I mean, I'm telling you, this is something that would help millions and millions of people out. And to put it on this note, it's not just for taxpayers. It shouldn't be targeted for just taxpayers. Students should not only be the ones getting $10,000 of debt canceled off their student loan, for going to school. If they're going to help our economy, if they're going to help the American people, then there need to be better things set in place to help those on a fixed income, Social Security, SSI, SSDI, VA, survivors, those on a low income, because yet again, the middle class and upper class, higher class, however you want to put it, they're doing okay. Middle class is still living paycheck to paycheck, but think about how it is for the low income. The low income is what's falling into the category of being behind on their utility bills. So why are we not taking care of our seniors? Why are we not giving them the money that they need to survive? I mean, it's not to go buy all these fancy toys. It's literally just to make it through the month. And if you agree and you know what I'm talking about, then let me know down in the comments below. But there are literally, this is what they're saying. 62% of Americans are hoping for some government issued financial assistance during the new year, according to the Geo Banking Rate Survey. While the majority of the population is in favor of this relief, 16 of respondents remain undecided regarding the topic, and 22 are not in favor of more stimulus or inflation checks. When looking at the age breakdown, adults under 54 are more in favor of government relief checks than older Americans. So I wanted to read that to ask you. So for you viewers right here on this channel, do you agree with that statement? Adults under 54 are more in favor for a government relief check than older Americans. So everybody, if you're 54 and under, you're more in favor for it. If you're over that, you're really not in favor for it. So let me know down in the comments below, because we know 19 states, yeah, they send out relief checks, but who do they send them out to? Taxpayers. Well, how much does that help those on a fixed income? How much does it help our seniors? Doesn't really help out a whole lot. Well, what are the chances of states sending out aid in 2023? While there are always a possibility of states to send out aid in 2023, the economic climate of the U.S. might not leave many inclined to continuing offering a relief. The fear is that another round of stimulus check would further inflation and set the economy back. So with this news here, so many people are literally saying, we don't need to send stimulus checks out, because if they're in a worse situation now, we're never going to get it fixed by always sending money, and it's just making inflation go up. We got to bite the bullet. We got to do whatever we can to make it through this hard time and get our economy back to where it used to be. Now, I'm not saying that that's coming from me. I'm just saying that's what they're saying. They're saying they're afraid that if they send out another round of stimulus checks, it would further inflation and set our economy back. Well, that is their words, and I've heard from very reliable sources that sending out some more stimulus checks wouldn't hurt our economy. I mean, it would make a 3% dent in what 100% of the economy is. So yet again, there's so much news that is being targeted in a certain mindset that it would hurt us, and so maybe that's why Congress and the federal government hasn't done anything. But I would love to hear from you viewers. If you truly believe that now is the time to send out a stimulus check, let me know. I'd love to know. I'd love to hear it. I know several states are sending them out before the holidays. I'll have some more updated news here later this afternoon. But yeah, the vast majority of Americans, 62% to be exact, are saying they should send out another stimulus check. Well, guys, I want to thank you so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in again. Make sure to like and subscribe to jump in on all the free giveaways. If you want another chance to win and you love movies, follow these steps, letting us know that you love movies, and guess which movie this quote came from.
What are you talking about? You gotta get back on duty. You're not a cop.
Yeah, you're right. I got this down the costume shop. But I can't hurt to pretend.
I'm telling you, it never gets old. I need to go watch that movie. I'm just saying, I need to go watch it. And I hope you got a laugh at that. Hope that made you laugh just a little bit. If that didn't make you laugh, I know this will.
Why are you smiling like that?
I just like to smile. Smiling's my favorite.
Make work your favorite. That's your favorite, okay?
Okay.
Work is your new favorite.
Fine.
I literally bought the movie. I've already watched it twice. I love Elf. I love Christmas. It just has a way of bringing people together. So thank you again so much for watching. Make sure to stay sanitized, be safe, social distance. Make sure to stay warm and stay tuned because I've got some more videos on the way. And until next time, I'm John Miro. Peace.